EdShed International Storage Facility. Leaning against the car, one of the only cars that ever tried to kill me. This is the one. But it's not what you think. It is actually a XJR Manual with 79,000 miles on it. And I used to use it all the time, but fuel consumption made the Range Rover look economical. So it came down here a few years ago because we had nowhere else to go, and it's been here ever since. And I'm getting a lot of sort of impetus from my children to get this one back out. Tiffany says she thinks this would be a good car for her rather than that horrible Honda Civic. So she says she'd like me to get this one, and I think possibly it is the time that she does come back home. So maybe we'll be bringing this back to the farm. Only because it can't stay here much longer. It really can't. I mean, I'm just so fed up sitting down here. Oh my God, look. Oh, look at it now. I've done some happy miles of motoring in that little puppy. And I've had some good people in it. Oh, those were the days. So I do the Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. And the headline is starting to sag. Bloody hell, the headline is coming down on the back. And I don't know where the rubber used to be. In the boot, I'm sure there must be another one. And I tell you what, is that rusty bumper really me? I think this would look really good with a nice plate on it, wouldn't it?
I reckon so.
Yeah. We got a bit of paintwork where it's scuffed. Where it's scuffed. I think it's sort of got a bit of a scuff. I don't know whether it's got a scuff on that side. But it's an altercation when it tried to murder me. When it tried to murder me that time. The bugger. But I think we need to get her out. And so on the cars, this one is coming out. Now, on a quick note, before we go any further, this here, I want to sell it. Now, this is a, I don't know whether you can cut this in somehow or the other promotion, but this is a promotional bid for this little puppy. Now, this is an Alvis TD21 manual. It's 1959, so it's quite an unusual girl. It has a logbook, not transferable, but it's all there. It's all there, there and there. Well, within reason. It's lost some of its cathedral rear lights, I'm afraid. I think I robbed those. It's still, look at this for look, originality. Still got the ignition key in the dash. Right? We can actually turn it on. No, we can't. Now there is some brand new wood, like ash, door hinge panels in the boot. And I was intending to put them on, put the doors on and try and make it look like more of a car. Clive would put the glass in. And obviously, look at that for a thirsty, high revving 2-stroke engine. Alright, I'm lying, it's a 3-litre Alvis. Yeah, and she did run. I don't know now, possibly but it's locked up and stood. It's been not in the best storage, unfortunately, this thing. But she's remarkable that she's alloy steel, wood and rust. But the grills are there, it's all there. Most of it's there. It just needs a new owner, someone to love and cherish it. Now, I don't really want to, I'd like some enthusiast to private message me and say, I'd like to buy that. Possibly one with money, perhaps, would be useful. I think it'd be a shame to scrap it. I think it's far too good to scrap. It's an ideal car if I had the enthusiasm to have, let's say, I don't know, a banger, or just a rare for running bike, like the old Mark 10. They are lovely old cars, especially being a manual, which is unusual. And there's also the option here to make it a convertible by taking the roof off, which has been done on quite a few of them. So you can have a 4-seat tourer because there's a chassis under there like something out of a British Rail train, which is really quite good. So from that respect, it's got a lot of options. I just want them to be someone else's, not mine, if that's possible with you. And I'd love someone else to feel that love for it and just turn around and say, hey Ed, I'll take that on, and in 6 months I'll show you how it's done. So I'm hoping that somebody's out there. I think the ballpark figure, we need to look on those guides, and I think you'll know what it's worth, possibly more than like most people imagine. But anyway, so we'll say for now on that, if you can find somebody for it, or if you can find anybody who wants it, please let us know, because it'd be a shame. It's a shame it sits here any longer. Plus, I'd save some money, and I could bring another car down here that I don't really want at my house, and that means I'd free up some room for bringing one of these 3 or 4 that I do want to bring back. So there's a wild card that you haven't seen that I have talked about in a video that I might have done an outside restoration project rather than bring it inside the shed. So that one is we're not going to show you. So to be continued. Bye for now. Okay guys, EdShed, International Storage Facility Part 2. Down here looking at some cars. Only because this has been down here, came down here for a week, and that was about 6 months ago. So unfortunately, she has not getting the sort of care and attention that she deserved. She's been fed lots of hay. Lots of hay she seems to have eaten. And unfortunately that means we'll also have had Harry the rat might have found his way in again. So we'll have to hope he did, otherwise he'd have eaten it. But, so she just wants to come back out. She needs a good wash. It's on the cards, needs to come home. Another one needs to come home. Just if only to stop it getting eaten by things. Especially the fact she's so lovely, look at it. I got that brake conversion I was going to do, and I went to put the mass cylinder up and put paint in it. And the paint's getting ruined by that pigeon. So, I'm going to say for this one, we know she runs, not a little bit low compression, so it don't run very nicely, but I think what we'll say is this is coming home. If we get this heat wave, then maybe we'll have to have a big move around to get some things done. So for the minute, in the comment section, do you think I should get this one back out and get the brakes fixed? And possibly put it into the fleet? Talk to you soon about that one. Bye.